So we're all aware by now, I think, that Manny Pacquiao and Jessie Vargas has been announced, or Michael Khan said that they're going to be fighting. And a lot of people are having problems with this fight being made. I have my own set of problems, but I think my main issues with the fight being made is I don't think it's really been addressed by a lot of people. I saw I saw a couple videos up here on YouTube about it, but yeah, I mean, if you guys want to know what I think about the fight, I mean, I'll just be straight up with you. Jesse Vargas, to me, he's not like fighting Manny Pacquiao. Jesse Vargas and Manny Pacquiao. That's not a terrible fight. Let's just be honest, okay? Anybody that says Jesse Vargas is a bad fight, I I disagree. I like Jesse Vargas. I think he's decent. I just think he's still kind of a neophyte to the welterweight division. I think the way I see Jesse Vargas is I kind of look at him as like a bit of a. I still find him like almost like a bit. He's kind of teetering on the prospect stage. You see what I'm saying? There's like the elite, and then there's like right below that, and that's where I still kind of view Jesse Vargas because, especially because he's sort of in a new division, and he hasn't really done much there except for lose to Timothy Bradley, and then he had a good one off of a fresh prospect, Saddam Ali, giving him his first loss. So I like Jesse Vargas. He's a cool guy. Um, I don't hate him, but you know, all issues are more on Manny Pacquiao's side for me because I just hate how you have guys like Max Kellerman telling you that, oh, Jesse Vargas. Not Jesse Vargas. Manny Pacquiao. He's always choosing the fights the fans want to see. The fans want to see these fights. He's running head first into adversary. It's like, come on, Max Kellerman. How can you say that after this? After Manny Pacquiao's shooting this, you have multiple people from Manny Pacquiao's camp claiming that they literally and openly admitting that they ducked Terrence Crawford. They said, look, we don't want no Terrence Crawford problems, okay? The Bud, we don't want that. Literally, that's what Freddie Roach said, that he don't like Terrence Crawford's style. It's not good for Manny Pacquiao. It's like Floyd Mayweather's, the same style that beat Manny Pacquiao. They pretty much openly said, I'm afraid of Terrence Crawford. That's what they said, okay? But even if you don't want to fight him, what about the welterweights? The actual welterweights that have been there. No one talks about these Keith Thurman bouts or anything like that. So, look, Jesse Vargas. I mean, he's not a bad fight. Don't get me wrong. I personally didn't want Terrence Crawford to move up to welterweight anyway. I'm glad that Terrence Crawford wasn't called for this fight. So I'm not gonna even pretend like I wanted to see. Don't get me wrong. I think Terrence Crawford would beat Manny Pacquiao. However, I don't. If I am a firm believer that Terrence Crawford will be better off keeping his career at 147. I don't like fighters fluctuating like that in weight classes. That's number one. And number two, Terrence Crawford, he has a chance. Like if he goes as soon as goes up to 147, he opens Pandora's box. You see what I'm saying? That's what happens with all fighters when they move up in weight. They're gonna start asking Terrence Crawford to fight all these other champions and all these other people at 147. So rather than open Pandora's box, in my opinion, Terrence Crawford, I love you. I think you can beat Manny Pacquiao, but you need to stay down in 140 because you cannot. I don't think at this current point in time that he can hang with them 147 dogs. Not yet. He probably could in the future, but not now. That's just my opinion. So outside of that, Manny Pacquiao. Let's see here. I think that Manny Pacquiao. So here's the main issue I have with this fight, and this is the issue that I don't see many people address. I haven't seen one person address this actually, and it's the fight date. Okay, Michael Kans, who is Manny Pacquiao's manager, I think he said that the fight, so their fights confirmed. Manny Pacquiao's going to be fighting on November 5th. Okay, now what? There's another big fight that's going to be in November, and I'm pretty sure you guys know what that is. It's Andre Ward versus Sergey Kovalev. Two That's a pay-per-view fight. It's already been confirmed. They're going to be putting out a pay-per-view. Okay, so my question is Manny Pacquiao versus Jessie Vargas, is that going to be on free TV or pay-per-view? Because if it's also going to be on pay-per-view, then this is going to be problems for Andre Ward, considering the fact that you're asking fans to shovel out money, big cash twice in 1 month. That'd be ridiculous. I mean, I know what fight I'd be supporting financially. Of course, it's going to be Andre Ward versus Sergey Kovalev. But I can imagine a lot of diehards, and Manny Pacquiao does have a lot of diehards. Him being supported, I imagine that there would be a lot of people that will support his fight instead, and just choose not to pay for an Andre Ward fight. You know what I'm saying? So, it's crazy. I don't like this the date that they chose. And I really do feel like if this is on pay-per-view, we're gonna see a blemish. We're gonna see. Me personally, I saw this fight between Andre Ward and Sergey Kovalev being maybe upwards of 300,000. I know some of you guys think that's low. I think that's a pretty high number for those two. I was thinking it was gonna be upwards of 300,000, but. Who knows what those numbers are going to look like if Manny Pacquiao fights Jessie Vargas in November. They're literally just 2 weeks apart, and it kind of pisses me off because people are probably going to use after both of their pay-per-views have come to pass, they'll probably use Andre Ward's numbers, and whenever they're talking about Gennady Golovkin, they're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, well Andre Ward, look at the fight, look at the pay-per-view numbers that you did. You only did this amount." It's just I can already see how this is going to negatively affect my man SOG Ward, and it just sucks because this is Andre Ward. I want Andre Ward to really break out of that pack. Sergey Kovalev is that man that can turn Andre Ward, or one of the men. We all know that it takes several men to turn you into a pay-per-view star. But yeah, Sergey Kovalev is definitely one of those men that can turn Andre Ward into a superstar if Andre Ward were to beat him. Okay, but we have motherfuckers like this bullshit that Top Rank and Manny Pacquiao is doing is just ridiculous. And I'm a fan of Manny Pacquiao's, but just because you're a fan of Manny Pacquiao doesn't mean that you can't call him out on his bullshit whenever he's doing shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, Manny Pacquiao, he's a good fighter, okay? No one's denying that. But, it's like the same situation with Saul Canelo Alvarez, same situation with Gennady Golovkin. These guys are handled with kid gloves. Got text. And it's very annoying. Anyway, alright. That's it for this one. Take it easy, y'all. I'll talk to you later.